All right, Stephen M. Smith of Touchdown Alabama joining me here on Mark Rogers TV each and every Wednesday night to talk Alabama football. We call it a Tide Breakdown. You can catch the entire conversation, long form on SEC Breakdown on YouTube. Of course, the topics, those segments are at Mark Rogers TV. If you want to catch the long conversation, the full conversation on audio, look at iTunes, look at Podbean, and search Mark Rogers TV. All right, Stephen, TJ Simmons, we will be addressing a number of transfers at the quarterback position in a few minutes. Here's a kid that we didn't necessarily anticipate transferring because things at the wide receiver position seem to be somewhat opening up to him after a nice spring.
It was very shocking to see TJ Simmons transfer. This is a young man that I had the joy of covering when he was in high school, came out of Pinson, Alabama, Clay Chalkfield High School, a guy that during his senior year, 2016, caught 47 passes for 1,228 yards and 20 touchdowns. Not the biggest kid. He's 6'2", 202 pounds, but just a competitor, wants to catch the football, wants to make plays, and just a well-loved guy by the entire Alabama football program. His teammates loved him. The coaching staff loved him. Just brought just a ray of confidence, a ray of just good vibes coming from this kid. And I remember him enrolling at Alabama, 4-star for the 2016 recruiting class, came in January, was really fighting, put forth his best effort to get some playing time. He actually played in 12 games a season ago, just did not record any stats from the receiver position. He fell under the wing of Ardarius Stewart, who taught him some things. He learned a lot from Ardarius Stewart. And during the spring game, as you mentioned, Mark, TJ Simmons, 6 catches for 82 yards and a touchdown, was really coming along, really doing well, breaking tackles, showing that speed, and it pointed to this could be the year he could really see some playing time. But in the off season, during workouts, the next moment that you look up and you go on social media, you check out Twitter, he's donning a West Virginia jersey, donning some Mountaineer gloves, and he has in his Twitter picture caption, "Ready for the next chapter of my life playing at West Virginia." And I'm happy for him. Wish the best for him, especially at West Virginia, seeing how the Mountaineers lost to Keel Shorts. It also lost Shelton Gibson, to the National Football League. So no more to Keel Shorts, no more Shelton Gibson. It does return Karan White, younger brother of Kevin White, to the Mountaineers, but West Virginia making a priority of wanting to get TJ Simmons and making him a top target for that team. And I've stated a number of times on not only just this show, Mark, but on previous podcast shows that when you have so many guys ahead of you at Alabama that are 4- and 5-star talent that have the experience, and you have guys behind you that are 4- and 5 stars, but though they don't necessarily have the experience, their 4- to 5-star talent is more so favored to the coaching staff than your own. It's very hard to get playing time. For TJ Simmons, it was hard, but West Virginia making him a priority, and that's where he's headed.